Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series. Catfish Hunter gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ball game. Into the box, Brian Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A double play ball to second, 4. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, very aggressive against him here to start the ball game. He's thrown only 3 pitches, yet 2 of them have been turned into hits. Well, for his sake, you better hope that you can tone that ratio down, or he won't be around too long in this one.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Cliff Floyd will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, Justin Upton is a classic corner outfielder that plays average to above average defense. He's not going to blow you away with his range, but he has a good arm and great instincts off the bat.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Colby Lewis gets the ball in game 3 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable and gives his ball club a chance to win.
Into the box now is the leadoff man, Hunter Pence, as he'll kick off the home half of inning number 1.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Sweeney is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, left
Justin Upton will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Lewis gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. EK, one-year-old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Jackie Robinson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Taken in by Rollins. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the... Yonhervis Solarte will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Pulled toward right center field. Piazza will back up and put this away for a long out, number one. So one away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. And that's in there for strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Hit out towards second. Robinson comes up with it. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now.
Batting 8.
Jimmy Rollins will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Alex Rodriguez gets his first try now, and he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Designated hitter, Kyle
Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jackson on the run. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6th.
Steve Pearce will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Hit on the ground to short. Rollins is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Darnell Sweeney will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
A strike, and it's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Back to the mound and off his leg. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Good effort, though. That looked painful.
Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Phillies have elected to
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Standing in now, Stephen Piscotty. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
That evens it up, 1-1. Catfish has the sign. Here's the 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1-2. Here it comes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Brian Gonzalez is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Cliff Floyd stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Alejandro De Aza will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
And they're still searching for a base run. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
The shortstop.
Eduardo Nunez stands in for the first time. Grounded to 3rd. This could be 2. There is Solarte. The second for 1. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both. Luis Carrasco will come forward now, and like so many of his Phillies teammates, really thrives here at Citizens Bank Park, as is reflected in his splits. Here's the first pitch to him, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to 2nd here on the wild pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
And they'll put the tag on him going to 1st, but the sacrifice is successful. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Softly hit out toward short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Philly. Johnny Bench is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Reached for and popped into the air, back behind 2nd. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Up next for the
Settling in now, Yangervis Solarte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. Robinson fields it cleanly over to the first baseman Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
center fielder number 27.
Stepping in, Austin Jackson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Justin Upton is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Solarte takes it in. Throw to first will get Upton as he's retired, trying to bunt his way on.
Next for Philadelphia, second baseman
Jackie Robinson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Bounce towards the second baseman. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting,
The cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez, is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jackson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Kyle Schwarber is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Launch to right field and deep. Piscotty racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Catfish looks in. First pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Darnell Sweeney comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
No runs, 4 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Stephen Piscotty will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Out in front of it, strike 1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll take the turn and head for second. Around second. He'll try for third. Throw won't get him. Brian Gonzalez will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Slice down the left side, but foul. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Steve Pearce comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pierce is retired, and there's 1 away.
center fielder number 16.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here now to hit the speedy center fielder, Alejandro De Aza. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Eduardo Nunez
Eduardo
digs in with his
Nunez.
team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Belted high in the air out to left. Floyd going back on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Edwin Encarnacion will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
High in the air and deep to left center field. De Aza going back. Gone! So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Johnny Bench will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. On the ground up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third base.
Yohanrvis Solarte will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Luis Carrasco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone. So that's a good job just to lay off.
And that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone. Hunter Pence will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. So striding in, Justin Upton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Jackie Robinson will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate, and he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as this. Austin Jackson will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Brian Mattis is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Austin Jackson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Takes this the other way to right. Pence is there, one away. One away, and Jimmy Rollins will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton is there to pull this one in, and Rollins flies out on the first pitch he sees.
Number 24, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darnell Sweeney. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Stephen Piscotty takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there. Looking to keep this a one-run game, Brian Gonzalez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he misses with it, 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now...
And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under. Jackie Robinson will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Jackson is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a one-pitch out to begin the home half of the seventh. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Alex Rodriguez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Kyle Schwarber will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Zach Roscoe will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Steve Pearce will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Good work that time from the Chicago pen.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 30.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Catcher.
Johnny Bench stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. There to take it is De Aza, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman
Yonhervis Solarte stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. High fly ball out to deep right field. Pence looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. Jimmy Rollins will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Lays off 1-0. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Darnell Sweeney will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Darnell Sweeney is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will get there to make the running play. And leading off the inning, Alejandro De Aza. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on down the line. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting,
Eduardo Nunez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Piscotty going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
the catcher, number 55.
Luis Carrasco will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. He singled his last time up.
Right fielder.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Holland pauses, 0-2 on its way. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Ready now, Brian Gonzalez. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Edwin Encarnacion comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Now batting, left fielder, left.
So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, but he nearly got him with the last pitch, and now this one does come in and get him pretty good. I think I'd be angry too. That's just not right.
Johnny Bench stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Robinson is right there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Yonhervis Solarte will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame them, and I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out, and he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
And I think that's what he has to do. You've got to keep control of the ball game and not let things get out of hand. So a good job there by putting his foot down and saying, this ends right here.
Austin Jackson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And it is a run. Three runs already home here. Hit hard to short. Nunez gloves it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Zach Britton will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Hunter Pence will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And reined in one away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Justin Upton will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Jackie Robinson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Down the third baseline. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Alex Rodriguez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity.